So we're currently on a 10-hour flight to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. We left from London Heathrow Airport at 10 in the morning. Upon arrival, we managed to check in, and one of the pleasant surprises was that we got an accommodation voucher as our transit was more than 8 hours long. This also includes breakfast and dinner, which is a bonus really, not having to pay for all that kind of stuff. It's a bit of a shame that this isn't advertised more openly, as we had already booked a hotel ourselves, and obviously the cost of that, is going to be non-refundable. But nonetheless, it's a great option by Ethiopian Airlines to have a transit option where you have a free pickup, and also with the meals and accommodation all included on the transit flight. At London Heathrow as well, I was very impressed with obviously the prayer facilities that were available at the airport. We encountered several different prayer rooms and multi-faith rooms where they were very clean and very open, not just a box room in the corner of the hotel, which I was very impressed with the services at Heathrow. On the plane, the food, I gotta say, was pretty poor. On the website itself, you have several options for meals. We selected a Muslim meal, and it just seems as if all the meat and the chicken is halal anyway, so you pretty much have got a choice of just 2 types of meals. But I know that you shouldn't expect a lot from airplane food, but the food was pretty basic and pretty bland in comparison to other airlines. On the plus note, the entertainment on the airline isn't bad. There's a range of games and a range of films and TV and things to watch, so at least that can keep you occupied.
بين الرجا والخوف قلبي طائر، ومن اليقين النور بيض جوانحي، فوق السحاب يطير حرا مدركا نسمو كماله، للكون وجه آخر نحيا. أنا صنعة أوجدتها يا باري، وملكت فيها معصم الإيمان، للحق والعدل التواصي، بالجمال عبادة، حسن التأمل بالإله وصال، كالجمال يرى ويطلب نبعه، كالقرب حين دعاء، تداعب طفلها وتظنه أملا، كما حاجاتنا منا إليك نريد يا الله. وضعت لغات الكون تنشر قيمة للحب للإسعاد للتغيير، يا رب قربنا وباركنا لنعمل صالحا، في يدي رسالة التغيير. وضعت لغات الكون تنشر قيمة للحب للسعادة للتغيير، يا رب قربنا وباركنا.
One of the things we did manage to get whilst in Ethiopia was some Ethiopian coffee, which comes in this nice little sack comes as roasted coffee beans. So this half kilo bag cost us $7, which was around about 220 Ethiopian birr. Just in the departure lounge at the Bowler Airport in Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa, waiting for our flight to Cape Town. So last night was pretty interesting. On our voucher, it said that we were due to be staying at Ararat Hotel. I think so, like randomly selected. So we went into the car park and was asking for obviously the relevant people to kind of take us to our hotel, and we got pointed towards the corner where all the transfers go to the hotels. There was a gentleman who had looked at our voucher and pointed us towards a minibus which said top 10 hotel on there, so it was a bit suspicious at first, but he said yeah it's the correct hotel, so we just went with the flow. So as other passengers started arriving into the airport car park, and every single person was told, yeah, this is your hotel. Once the minibus got full, then we had departed the airport and we ended up at top 10 hotel. So I think what actually happens is that the hotels, they actually vie for your custom. So basically whoever they manage to get hold of, they'll probably claim that money back through the Ministry of Tourism. Wasn't too bothered really, because obviously it was all free and inclusive, and it was quite convenient anyway, so not a major issue, but just be aware that, you know, whatever's written on your voucher, you might not end up at that hotel unless you really want to go there. Obviously we also had the option to utilize the hotel that we actually booked and paid for, but we didn't. Once we reached the hotel, we had been given a family room. We did get dinner included. There was a breakfast included, which only had about 4 or 5 options, but it did have like native Ethiopian food, which we got to try.
Cape Town is very beautiful. Only you have to be a little careful for your things.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Allah. What's up?